Hello. How we doing today, Beans? I'm here. And I have the right headset today. I think leaving it charged over here makes more sense, but for like workflow reasons, but I do need to still use it when I'm like swapping between headsets and stuff. And since I'm using a laptop that I bring to another room, it sometimes gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. So if you don't follow me on social media, you haven't seen that our color of the month this month is red. Um, and this is specifically an orange-based red and not a violet-based red. Oh, excellent, Shawnee. I hope you have good luck getting your dinner prepped. I'm happy to be company for that. So we're doing red. I decided to go with the salmonberry this time around. There are a lot of berry options in Alaska. Hi, Stars. But I don't know. The salmonberry just seems like the most Alaskan to me of the red options. I could have done low bush or high bush cranberries. There are a number of other things too, but I don't know. Salmonberry just fits, I think. So that's what we're working on. You can barely see the pencil sketch, I think, because I did it pretty light, but it's there. So we're just gonna jump into this one. It might be a shorter stream. We'll see how I'm feeling. I've been having a bad couple pain days, so your girl is suffering a bit, but it'll be fine. I'm also trying to be careful about how many over-the-counter pain medications I take, since I'm also taking an SSRI, and it can increase some of the likelihood of bad side effects. So, you know, we're figuring it out, but that does mean that I've got some pretty bad fatigue, so we might not get super far in this before I call it. We'll see. We'll see, though. I say that sometimes, and then everything's fine, and I truck along just fine. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know where I want to start. I could start with the leaves. I could start with the background. I could start with the berries. I think doing, you know what? A good place to start is cleaning down my palette, actually. Change my mind. Let's do that first. Where are there are paper towels. Because I was smart and left a whole kit and caboodle of them over here so that I could use it. I don't know that I have anything really interesting to say today, not gonna lie. Do I ever have anything really interesting to say? Maybe not, but you know, such is life. I spent most of my morning stamping the backs of my sticker sheets, because I think, did I mention this last time? I think I did. But there is something that I always do when I get people's stickers, especially people who don't individually package their stickers, but just kind of leave them loose and put them in an envelope or whatever. I always write the name of the artist on the back of the sticker so that I can, like, if I'm gifting it, the person will know the information and I'll remember who made the sticker so I can find them again. Like, sometimes I just recognize the artist on my own, but it's always good to have that information, especially if you're gifting to people. And I do individually package my stickers, but also for things like the sticker sheets that you might take out of the packaging and then leave around for a while. I got like a stamp with my username and my website on it, and I'm going through and stamping it on the back of all of the stickers that I sell. So I did the sticker sheets first because that was just more manageable. And now I get to go through all of the stickers that I sell, and for the ones that are the right size, stamp this on the back of them. There are some that are too small, I think, to have the stamp, but I also have a smaller logo stamp that I might use. Although that doesn't actually have my username on it, so I don't know. We'll see what I think. Hi, Tens! How's it going? Oh, I forgot we used liquid latex last time, and I was like, what is all of this crap on my table? I know what it is. Okay. Here we go. Good. I'm glad you're home. Welcome home. I hope work was okay. I do need to decide where I'm starting on this painting. Maybe where we're starting is putting masking fluid down for my high highlights. Let's do that, actually. A stretchy, I bet Grim is here. Hi, Grim! I will do stretchy.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
Sippy? And I actually pre-thought of a compliment today and remembered it. I've been doing a lot better about asking for help when I need it lately, or when I just want it and don't necessarily need it. And that is big progress. And hello, Grim. How's it going? Okay. Me trying to remember which of these squiggles mean the highlights and which don't. Okay. Not that you guys can really see them at all, can you? It's pretty whittle. And a very light tone of pencil. But we can do the highlights on the berries, and then while that's drying, I can start blocking in the leaves. Hi, Rainbow! Good to see you. I have other shapes of these little silicone nail tools, and I really need to find the other ones because there are more useful shapes. Thanks, Stars. Stars, you should do your command too, because I know you won't do it unless I tell you to. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you who missed it, we're working on salmonberries today, which are kind of similar to raspberries in look. I don't know that I've ever actually eaten a salmonberry, if I'm being honest, but they look really cool and are very Alaska coated. So these will get added to, well, these as in the berries, the one painting, will get added to my ongoing Alaska stamp project that are going to be little bonus stickers for my orders and stuff. Oh, are they in Stardew? I didn't even know that. Not that I'm an expert on Stardew by any means. I will say that I have not made the salmonberries as hairy on the forefront of this painting, just because I kind of wanted to do... They're hairy like on the sides, and there's a couple hairs, because they do have hairs sticking out of each of the polyps? I don't know what you properly call each little individual pocket of a berry. But I kind of just wanted the hairs to not get in the way a little bit. So I've taken some artistic liberties here. The rest of those are not going to be bright white, except for making this here. Okay. Yeah, we love hairy berries. I guess that's the thing that I could say. Okay, there's one berry. Let me get this other one sorted. Not do the best job keeping my reference images organized here. That's okay, we can do this. Yeah, this is by Young Bay. He does a bunch of remixes. They're all pretty banging, and he lets streamers and stuff use his music with credit. So you don't get a DMCA for them. Sometimes you do because it's remix stuff, so occasionally it'll catch the pieces that he remixed. But for the most part, he lets you use whatever you want, and it's all chill. So I use a lot of that for stream music and stuff. Here, I'll put... That's the artist name there. That's how you spell it. Because we love an artist who actually lets other people use their music. You know? If you do exclamation point playlist, you can also pull up the playlist of all of the stuff that I use on stream. If you were ever curious about what's on there. And eventually, I will have a computer that actually lets me have that stuff on screen without going through 35,000 different steps. Because right now, that is not the case. Because Macs are super weird about everything. Hi, Sleepy! Good to see you! I should really replace the paper towel that's been sitting over here for a while, because she's getting pretty nasty. Honestly. Which she's allowed to be. She's done her time. What time do you start today, Rainbow? I mean, we're probably going to raid Rainbow when I'm done. Just throwing that out there. 6 a.m. your time, 5 p.m. my time. Okay, so I probably won't be raiding you. We'll see. Oh, have fun at work, Sleepy. stare lustily at the popcorn machine for me. I probably will not make it to 5 today, being honest. 5 my time would be when Rainbow starts. Oh, how bad is it to clean? Like, I mean, obviously it's worth it for more popcorn, but I've never had to clean one of those fancy ones, you know? I always do, like, microwave popcorn, so... Oh, yeah, that's not great. There are worse things to smell like than butter, for sure. I will say one of like the worst things about working at a food place is always smelling like that food when you get home. But because I worked at a pizza place for a while, but my boyfriend at the time worked there before I did, and then I like joined on to help out because they needed somebody in the store, and it was always awesome when he came home smelling like pizza. It was not so awesome when I also came home smelling like pizza. It changes things. Ah, yeah, I saw your lasagna, Sleepy. That looked really good. There was so much cheese on top. Yeah, if you guys aren't part of Liberty's Discord, Sleepy put a photo of, or Tomato put a photo of Sleepy's lasagna. There's a photo of Sleepy's lasagna in the food channel. It looked really good. Yes. Yes. Really, Sleepy? Wow. It looked good for a first-time construction, too. Lasagna is always kind of a pain in the butt. My brother makes a really good lasagna, but it is, like, a lot of construction work. Hi, Big White Bear. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Shawnee. Yeah, one of my first jobs, well, I mean, really my first job was always babysitting. But after that I worked at a frozen custard place, and they weren't doing so hot. Like, it was, you know those rich guys who think that they can run a business because they like something? It was one of those situations. And instead of just, like, accepting that he didn't do a good job and he'd spent too much money at the start, he just decided to keep adding menu items that were more and more complex. So we started out selling frozen custard. The frozen custard was really good. Then we started selling New York style hot dogs and Chicago style hot dogs. And then we started selling burgers and soup. It was not set up to have a grill in there, so we were doing it all in like one of those tiny little panini presses. So the smells just kept compiling, you know, until finally I smelled like, you know, sorbet and custard and shitty burgers, you know? It was really stupid. And then they fired me after accusing me of stealing money, which I absolutely did not do. I'm pretty sure it was the co-owner that was stealing money. Anyway. Oh god, yeah, Rainbow. After a while, the work shoes that you use will just smell like whatever it is for the rest of eternity. And you just gotta get rid of them, honestly. Like, there's no saving it. Okay. I think I want to do, like, a vague green, because I have, like, a couple leaves carved out, and then just kind of do a vague green background. Excuse me, similar to, what we did for our globe flower here. So just kind of like a green tinted gray in the background to give it like an out of focus leaf vibe. So I think we can start doing that because we'll need to build up a couple layers. Nice, Sleepy, as you should. Companies that don't give you a shift meal are actually should be illegal, honestly. It's ridiculous. I will say though, at the frozen custard place I worked at, that was one of the mistakes this guy made, was he hired mostly teenagers and then said we could eat whatever we wanted for free. That was not a good business call. And I definitely took like super advantage of that, but not as much as the teenage boys I was working with. I will say, couldn't happen to a better guy. Yeah, nice of him, but not smart. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me, Rainbow. The pizza place I worked at, the rule was that if you messed up an order, we were allowed to eat it, which also, like, I can respect that they made us play the game, you know? Yeah, that's pretty common in places like that, Sleepy. Because I was at a bookstore I worked at, there were like snack items that they, if they expired, we got to take them home. Gosh, it's not as cold as it has been lately. Like, we're all the way up to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so much nicer out here. Yeah, I know, Rainbow. It's like tropical heat wave over here. Like it doesn't seem that warm until you've had like the whole past week at -2. Um, and then it feels delightful. This is shorts weather now. I saw somebody say they were doing a bunch of spring cleaning like today. I was like, what's spring? Not now. That's not time. That's not the time for spring. Ooh, exciting, Rainbow. Is it real shipped or is it label printed? I mean, either way, it's good that they're on top of it, but... Yeah. The company that I do my website through automatically sends, like the shop and everything, automatically sends updates whenever I print the shipping label and not when it's actually shipped. And I really wish I could change it, but I don't know how. I haven't seen a way, but there probably is a way. Because that always annoys me. And I don't want to scare customers when they place an order and then I immediately print a shipping label. Yeah, it's always a good idea to plan ahead, Rainbow, honestly. I am definitely a plan ahead gifter. Don't worry about it. I may be planning a gift right now for somebody that's related to the kind of topic we're talking about. Don't worry about it. Exactly one other person knows exactly what I'm planning. Well, 1.5. I didn't tell the other person, but I think they... They, got a little preview, if you will. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm sure your gift is awesome too, Rainbow. I just love gift giving. Yeah, agreed, Big White Bear. And to be fair, I usually, like, unless I get it on a day, like, when USPS isn't going to be picking up the next day, I almost always ship it out the next day, because I need to do it right then. I can't let it sit there. I'm incapable of that. Ooh, nice. That sounds great, Sleepy. I don't know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I don't know that I'm doing anything. Yeah, I'm also not the best at receiving, I feel like, but I think that's more just because a lot of the people who have given me gifts in my life didn't really know me well enough to give me a good gift. But that's improved over the years. It also helps if you like let people actually know you, just pro tip, which can be difficult. But I've gotten some really nice ones lately, so. Yeah, I figured Big White Bear. Oh. That's super cool, Rainbow. What a cool idea. Oh, I got you, Big White Bear. Misunderstood, my bad. Yeah, I'm not because it's a Friday this year, so there aren't going to be any classes or anything. Like, I'll stream. I'll hang out with you guys for a bit, but after that, I don't know. Probably nothing? I haven't thought about it at the moment. Because my situation changed a little bit. Okay. Making sure I have the right area so I don't paint something I don't want to paint. Yeah, totally fair. I don't know. I am a Valentine's person, generally speaking. Like, I enjoy the romance. I enjoy the hearts. I enjoy giving gifts. So. But I'm also in a long distance relationship, which kind of puts a damper on a lot of things that people would normally think to do. Not that I need to do the normal stuff, but. Yeah, pink and red day, and purple. It's all good. Ooh, that's nice, Rainbow. That's so cute. It seems like it would be a nice place to eat outside when it wasn't, burning and death outside, Just generally speaking. Seems like that would be good. Okay. Get that. Oh, I'm glad that it rained. Yeah. Fair tens. Even when I was like not dating anybody, I was always like very, very Valentine's coded. So I would like make everybody cake and make people Valentines with little candies and give them out and stuff. There's actually people are Pokemon fans. I do have some free downloadable Valentine's cards, Pokemon ones with puns on them, on my Patreon that you could use if you were so inclined to doing this. You can just download the files and then print them out, or you get them printed somewhere. Whichever. Yeah, right here. That's where I'm missing. I was like, I feel like there's some piece I'm missing, and it's right here. Look, there's shapes. And you can see some of his hairs. I also used up like my entire palette to mix that color for reasons that are unclear to me. We love shapes! God, I've been watching Bob's Burgers and I can tell that I'm picking up voice sounds. I've been rewatching through all of it. I finally hit the part that I hadn't seen before. And, oh, Mini Museum! Is that the app that I have? Where you do archaeology? No, that's My Museum, isn't it? Is that? I don't know. What's a memory? I don't have that. Mini Museum. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, if you like it, then go for it. Okay, how are you doing? Masking fluid. You seem good. Cool. So we can start on that. Should probably... What color do I want to lay down first? Like probably a light orangey. Yeah, that's classic Sleepy. Ah, pro tips. And also, it just means that you get to try 2 different wines, which in general is a good plan. Although, actually, you guys know what's a little bit before Valentine's Day? I don't think I've ever actually said this in a public place before. Are you guys ready for this? On the 12th is my sober anniversary, when I stopped drinking. We've made it to, I think this is year 4 that we're entering into. Yeah! Okay. I'm mildly intimidated by these berries, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. We gotta slap some color down or we don't know what we're doing. And then we can pretend like we know what we're doing because we put some color down, you know? Thank you! And welcome in. I think I saw you in Stars's today earlier, is that right? Thank you. Yeah, it's to the point where I like don't really count days anymore just because I'm not worried about it. Yeah, okay, good. Making sure I know who's who. But I do just keep the anniversary in my phone just so that I can be like, ha, look at me go. Ah, from I. Okay, good. Yeah, I haven't been over to Eyes for a while. I was taking a bit of a break just because I kind of need my mornings most days to do work anymore because I'm a busy little bee. Okay, I think that's a good base color. And because of the way I mix the color, it's going to be a little bit uneven, which I think is good. Because I feel like that makes it look more natural as you continue on. If things aren't exactly all the same color, which this watercolor is really good at. And that's part of the reason why I really like this brand. Do I want to do the same color for this one? I think I do. Maybe a little bit more yellow though. So there wasn't one really good reference photo I liked, so I've shoved like 3 different reference photos together. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is that like because I have my poor sad laptop who wasn't made to really be a computer, she was made to be like a house ornament. I can't do a lot of my work well having a stream running in the background because it will make my laptop overheat and reset. Which means that I can't really keep people up the way that I would like to. But someday I will be able to do that. But like the sticker cutting software I use, I can't have that open with any other program because it sucks up so much CPU. It's just a really bad software. I have to believe that it's really only the Mac version that's that bad because nobody else I know has had the same issues with it that I have. I legitimately do that sometimes, right, Bear? Where I'll open the window and set it over next to the window just because it's cooler over there. It helps a little bit, but there's only so much you can do. Okay. Yeah, and Macs just aren't made to do this. But we love. I always call my laptop of her, but its name is actually Katie's MacBook Ang because it's a MacBook Air. Um, but yeah, she's been doing this for over a year. She's working real hard, but she definitely was not made to do this. And I do have one of those what's that called? Like a fan desk for it that helps out to keep it from overheating as much, but it can only do so much, you know? Okay. This red a little bit just to get started. Yeah, Yeah, OBS isn't a lot better than Streamlabs has for that. Like, it does a lot better at managing the CPU efficiently, which is difficult on a Mac. But yeah. Okay, I think I want to work on this very senior room. It's still damp. So I don't think, I don't know. We'll see how far I get in this, I guess, is really what I should say. Oh, it has a fan. You can hear it. Yeah. I do clean it out and I take as good care of it as you can. I don't leave a lot of stuff on it, you know, the basics, but there's only so much you can do for her. Cause she just was not made for this life, and I get it. I do. Cause me either, girly pop. Yep, they sure don't, because they want you to buy the new one when it comes out, you know? Mac used to be good, and that was when I switched over because I burned, like literally burned through 2 different laptops. I was like, you know what, we're gonna switch it up here. But everything has gone downhill because, you guessed it, capitalism. Which we hate here. We hate capitalism. Thanks, Tens! Yeah, they are expensive, but it also, especially for streaming and stuff, a lot of stuff is made more difficult with Mac. Same with gaming, although that's not as big of an issue now for me because I have a Steam Deck, which helps. Because let me tell you, I use my Steam Deck all the time. And I basically have stopped using my Switch except for Minecraft now, which my Switch is dying and I can tell, and it's making me really angry. I'm tired of devices that die. Do you remember when you used to be able to drop like a GameCube off of a 5-story house and it would be fine? Do you remember? I remember. You could beat a man to death with that thing and then play Mario Kart. Like, come on. Bring us back. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm does remember. That's fair. You can get somewhere close and I will probably understand the reference. I am also not a great speller, just in case anybody was wondering. I think adding a little bit of magenta in these low lights. Oh. I think I want to do that. Oh, it's still a little damp. Just right through here. Yeah, boy. Oh, geez. I hope everything ends up okay, Bean. I know you can't hear me, but I'll say it anyway. Thanks for the lurk. Man, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's almost like I know what I'm doing now. What? When did that happen? God, we were talking on Matto's stream the other day because Shawnee used my pickle emote, as Shawnee is wont to do. And multiple people in chat thought that it was a photo of a pickle, and I got really pleased with myself. Not gonna lie. Okay, I think using orange for the low lights on the other side is the right answer. Let's check. Let's see how this goes. It is a good pickle. But it's always nice when people are like, wait, what? You made that? And you're like, yeah, I sure did, buddy. I think a lot of people are going to end up thinking these are raspberries, which is fine. But I guess the hairs might help. I also need to not judge it before it's finished, honestly. Because that is a bad habit. I do also need to actually take progress photos of this. This is just going to be a day where I pick it myself, I guess. It's like, I should do this, I should do that. Wait. will take a hydrate. Thank you. Trash does get stinky, it's true. One of the good things about living someplace cold is that you can just shove whatever's stinky outside and it won't cause any problems. Yay! What'd you make for dinner, Shawnee? Oh my god, I can hear my headset clicking every time I turn my head. Ooh, yummy, Shawnee. Oh, that was gonna be one from Valhalla. Um, it's a really nice little game. If you haven't played it before, you're running a like bar in a cyberpunk dystopia. It's a fun little story thing. If you played Coffee Talk, it's kind of vaguely similar to that, just a lot raunchier. You'd probably like it, Sleepy. And the soundtrack is really good. When I get a computer that can handle it, tens, I promise. Here, I'll type. Yeah, Shawnee got it. Thank you, Shawnee. Because it is one of those that has kind of a funky name, you know? Yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's starting to look vaguely berryish, isn't it? Cool. Okay. Yeah. There's still shadows and stuff to do, like deepening up some stuff, but we're getting some volume to it. That's pretty good for second layer. Yeah. I do think I over-pigmented up here a little bit, so we're probably going to have to lift some of that up, but we'll see. Still need to carve out down here a bit better too. But again, that's one layer. We do multiple layers here. Oh, why is that, Shawnee? Do you find them very entertaining? I do want to do some more berry paintings, I will say, because I'd like to do strawberries at some point, and I'd like to do blackberries because those both have some specific meanings for me. But that's not a right now task. Doing some wild strawberries at some point would be fun, I think. Okay. This berry is a little bit less defined in the polyps or whatever these are called. I have like just a mess going on here. Which, like, same. That's not a judgment statement. Hey, Tomato! Oh, actually, Shawnee, could we get shout-outs for Tomato and Sleepy, please? They both stream. If you want to do the big one, you'll have to do them 2 minutes apart. But you could also just do the little one. Yeah, I keep forgetting to like stop by. But I know that you guys both stream, I just haven't been able to make it. Thank you, Shani. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind seeing a lot of either of you, but we do see each other a fair amount. Yeah, sure thing. Which is good, in my opinion, because I like both of you. But that is just kind of a thing on Twitch where when you run in the same circles, you run into each other a lot. Yep, exactly, Shawnee. Yeah, exactly, Rainbow. And it's just nice, you know, just like a roving pack of weirdos to show up to people's streams, you know? And I do think that all of us who travel in the pack are generally like kind of nice and positive people, so it's nice to find more like-minded individuals and to also kind of spread that positivity as a group. I think that's really cool of us. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, hello again, everyone. I haven't seen you in whole minutes. It's been too long. Excellent. You should, Tomato. Oh, I guess I didn't tell you guys in the group chat, but so there's that like canal with a roadhouse, and then I also in Cap helped at the end made a tunnel to go through the mountain that's over there too, so you can just boat through now instead of having to go over the mountains. I'll show you guys the like where on the map it is so that you know. And there's a little bed and stuff set up in there. I'm gonna make like in the tunnel. I'm gonna make a nicer little spot there. But my plan is to just make little like roadhouses all over the map so that it's easier for us to wander around and like gather supplies and stuff in the different biomes. That's my self-assigned task. Yeah, so Cap has a Minecraft server that he let me into and has been teaching me how to Minecraft because I haven't played before, actually. And then Tomato and Sleepy have joined us. Shawnee's invited. Adam's in there. But Cap wanted to like, and Cap's daughter. But Cap wanted to have like a little like multi-person server where people like actually came in and played. So we're working on that, really. Yeah, tens for sure. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, yeah. I do think that partially chat reflects the streamer because the streamer is in charge of maintaining the vibe of chat. Like that's my job is to get rid of people that I don't think fit the vibe that I want. But also I think when you have a certain kind of personality, other kinds of people gravitate towards you who are like that. And so it makes it better, you know? Makes a more concentrated vibe, if you will. And I definitely have seen how I personally have changed various streams that I've been in just from, I don't know, being a sweetie pie, I guess. Because I'm always like really careful to remember what people say about hard times they're going through and say hello to people when they come into chat and that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, tomato. See, I think that's super cool. But I also get scaled if I'm out at night because then the Moxos come get me. I'm not very good at combat and just like reaction times in any situation. But yeah, that's totally fair, Big White Bear. See, I've been as expressed just now. I kind of give myself my own tasks to do and wander around. But I do enjoy a linear story, but I also enjoy just being like, I'm gonna go dig a hole now. Will the hole be useful? Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. But it's also been really nice having a thing to do with Cap, you know? So. That's also totally fair. Yeah, we're in survival because that's what Cap, my boyfriend, set it up as. And I do enjoy, like, being able to, I don't know, fight for my spot a little bit. It makes it feel like I did something more, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I feel that, Tomato, for sure. I did kill an Enderman all by myself last night, so that was a big achievement. Yeah, and Cap really enjoys it and has also been, yeah, of course, Rainbow. I will add you to the group chat, actually. We can only have so many people join the group chat, so if it gets to a point, I'll just make us a Discord server. But I will literally add you to our group chat right now. Generally speaking, like anybody in chat here who I know is welcome to join. So if you also want to be included, just let me know. I know 100% that Cap will be okay with me adding Rainbow. But since Cap's daughter is in the server, like he's not super concerned about it, but I'm being cautious with that to respect his wishes for the nerdling. Because they do also play together, so I don't want to completely overtake. But Cap really wanted like a bunch of people who actually play to be in the server instead of just going, oh yeah, that sounds fun, and then never joining, you know. So it's really great. We've been really happy with Tomato and Sleepy, you know, coming in and playing with us and stuff. It's fun. Yeah, it's great. Rainbow, I can't obviously get in game right now, but I'm sure if you wait a little bit until Cap gets home, he would absolutely love to show you around his base. Like, he will be thrilled to show you around and pick you up at the spawn point. Yeah, exactly. But I know Cap will be, like, super thrilled that you want to play with us. But I don't know. I've become like the scheduler for all of my friends somehow, where I'm like making people talk to each other. So I'm the one who always makes the group chat, and I'm like, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. That's my role now, apparently. It's just collecting all of the friends to put into the Minecraft. Oh yeah, for sure. And definitely Cap will be thrilled to show you around, but I can also show you around because we have a little bit of different schedules there, and you and I are closer to the same time zone. So Either way, one of us will be able to show you around. But if you want us to, you're also allowed to just do your own thing. But we'll set you up with like a boat and stuff if you want one. Yeah, I wasn't gonna call you out on that one, Rainbow. You were like, I'm gonna finish it this week, and I was like, you still have like a lot of coloring to do in this thing. But I was just gonna let you believe that for a little bit. No offense. But sometimes we just need to believe in ourselves for a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, I feel that. I lost like all of yesterday down a hole to horrendous period cramps. I say that. I still managed to get some work done. It took me like 4 times as long as I needed to, and then I got really pissy about stuff, and then I dug a really big hole in Minecraft, and then I felt a little better, and then my Switch died on me. That's annoying, Rainbow. I know that feeling. It's annoying when you get something and it doesn't work out the way you want it to. It's just frustrating. That's so sweet. Hi, Al. I hope you're feeling okay. And yeah, big day. Rugs don't fit. Have I told you? I'm sure I've told you, Rainbow, but whenever I get overwhelmed like that now, my brain and your voice goes, big day for Elmo. Oh, good. I'm glad the cardboard is out, because that can end up feeling like so overwhelming. Big day for Elmo. Hi, Aria. It can also be a bug day. What's everybody's favorite bug? We are going to do some bug paintings this month too, except they aren't really bugs. Some of the super rare ideas for the collectible sticker bug pack aren't actually bugs. So we're gonna probably paint a shrimp this month to go with red, and then there's also a mermaid lobster that we're doing. And I think we're gonna paint both of those this month because they match the color. Maybe also millipede. I haven't fully decided on that one yet. We'll see. We'll see. Where am I? Who is this? What are you? I'm trying to find my spot again. There we go. I know what I'm doing a little bit. I do have a roly-poly at some point. We did do a rubber ducky isopod, which should be over here somewhere in my mess of art. I have so much art, you guys. Buy art, because I'm running out of space to store it. Please, save me. Where did it end up? Pretty sure it's over here. Oh, maybe I packaged it up. But I did do a little rubber ducky isopod in a bubble bath. That's a thing that happened. Yeah, they're so cool. I do think they're neat. I think I will also end up probably doing a potato bug, because that's another name for just the roly-polies. And I want to make it look like it has a potato pattern on the outside. So we might get 2 isopods. I always say I need to organize this, and then I don't really organize it, and then I get frustrated when I can't find where stuff is. Like, if you actually organized it, it wouldn't bother you so much. There it is. Rubber ducky isopod in a bubble bath. No, worms count. Worms count. You know why? Wood. This is also a sticker in my shop, just in case anybody was wondering. And this original is actually for sale too now. I put it up. There were a few things that I was holding on to that I put up for sale. And if you like sparkly gold beetles, I have that covered too. Ooh, giant land snail. And yes, rosy maple moths are very cool. I also agree with that. I think moths in general are cool. Oh, I will check. Hang on. Ooh, that is cool. I like that. Yes, please do not spend your rent money on me. Spend money that isn't rent money on me, please. But if there's something that you're like dying to have, Aria, you can message me and I can hold it for you. Al, you know it isn't. You're just being a snot. Oh, where did I moved my reference image. I set it someplace else so I could get into that thing, and I was like, that information that I need is not there anymore. That was way too much water. You're right, you're not just being a snot, you're also being a brat. That's also fair, Big White Bear. I can understand that. Yeah, they do that. It's true. I was always that person though, like whenever there's a moth in my house, I catch it and let it loose outside. Because I don't want them to be lost in their last days, you know? Yeah, big mood, Aria. Yeah, the problem is capitalism. So right, Shawnee. See, and I yearn to be the artist of an 1800s patron. Like,
one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
That's just the way it should work. That's part of why I don't think that this is like official terminology, but that's part of why I call my Patreon supporters patrons. It's because that's the way it should be. You guys are supporting me like the Lord of the Land, you know? Oh my gosh, that's, yeah. I don't want to live someplace that does not have window screens, because I don't need 35,000 bugs. I don't. Like, I don't hate bugs, but I also don't need them in my face all the time. They can leave me alone, it's okay. See, nobody else uses it, so when I use it on, like, social media and stuff a bunch, people get confused. And I have to explain, which always surprises me. Because I feel like that's obvious, but I guess not. Yeah, exactly. They're giving me their patronage. Yeah, I think many people are like that. I think that's just the way of the world, honestly. But one of the things about having to do all your business online is that you kind of gotta meet people where they're at a little bit. Yeah. A lot of us neurodivergent people have very elaborate and ridiculous vocabularies. And sometimes that means you get flagged as having plagiarized something when you're in school, but it isn't. You just used to read the dictionary for fun. You know, normal things. Exactly, Shawnee. Like, we're all so used to being misunderstood that we try to find the exact perfect word to describe what's going on. And then we have to explain the word to somebody, and it's like, well, this has backfired horribly. Yeah, it's just because we use words weird, but like that's part of humanity. It's ridiculous. Sleepy. Yeah, big words for Elmo. But like you can, I think that it's pretty obvious that my vocabulary is pretty wild considering how often I have to give definitions and spell out sounds for the streamers I talk to on a regular basis. I have to be like, that's this word and it means this, and this is the reason I'm using it, and here's how you pronounce it. Which is also part of why I'm like more than happy to do that for people, is because like, yeah, I know I sound weird, it's okay. Yep, if I'm upset, okay. So if I'm talking to you and you think we're having a normal conversation and I suddenly sound like I'm writing you an academic paper in your DMs, I'm about to murder you. Ah, that's funny, Al. But like, yeah, if I'm being very careful with my words and like suddenly I'm using like 5 syllables, it's because I'm being a little bit intense. If I end that with just the regular smiley face, like the ... parentheses smiley face, make sure you know where your will is. Yeah, if I end a sentence with that, generally speaking, that means I want to kill you. And I will probably succeed if I decide to go through with it. I find that the plain smiley face has a very threatening aura if you let emoticons change to emojis. They just have a very threatening energy. That is the dead-eyed stare of a cashier who is thinking really hard about throttling you with their own belt. Which is why I use that a lot when I'm modding and people are being little shits. Oh, 100% Aria, same. I'm also just always better at their job than they are, because it's not that hard. Yeah, so the smile emoji that I usually use is the blushy one that has the, like the little triangle eyes, you know? The little blushy one, because that's what I actually look like when I smile. But I've started using opening parentheses and colon to mean like an actual smile because it won't autocorrect to the threatening emoji, which makes it all more confusing. I also will mix things up on purpose just so that nobody can tell what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Older people tend to do that the same reason why I end every single sentence I've ever typed in my life with LOL. It's just like a spacer. Because otherwise they think it looks like too close together. Which is like fair, but also horrifying. It's one of those like generational differences. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that sounds passive aggressive to us, but like really it's just a dot 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 like a pause, you know? It's not as serious. It's not as serious as you think it is. It's okay. It's so funny. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've known some of those too. Interesting, Sleepy. I'll make note of that. Hi, Sage. Yeah, I do that too, Shawnee. If I'm trying to think of the right word choice, I'll do a dot 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 and then the word and then a question mark. Oh, I believe it tends. For sure. The thing about a lot of the nicest people you've ever met is they know how to completely destroy somebody with a single sentence. Like, that's just how it works. Yeah. Hmm. Is it you, Aria? Excellent. Good work. Ooh, nice. That just means it won't be as crazy. I think that's the right way to do it. Oh, nice. I love when you like have that restaurant serendipity where like you find the perfect place. I have this thing where like I'll check out new restaurants before we go and visit my parents. Well, visit my dad. Um, and so sometimes I'll like find, and I'm that kind of person who looks at a menu before I go to any restaurant in the world. Um, because I don't know if you guys notice this about me, but I have anxiety. And I'm also just weird about food. Um, but I found a really good one that is now a regular that we go to because I was looking at various restaurants that had opened up just for kicks and giggles and found a really good one. So good. Such a good restaurant. That is also totally fair, Sleepy. Up here, that's just kind of like how it goes, honestly. Everything up here is so expensive. I'm sure that's similar in Canada for sure. But like food costs, wild. If you want to feel better about how much you're paying for food in the lower 48, um, look at the deals at our local grocery store cars, and you'll feel a lot better about how much money you're spending on soda or whatever. Um, yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Generally speaking, up here, so like even eating at McDonald's for me and my brother now is like 25 to 30 USD, which is ridiculous. That's for both of us, just to be clear. But it's still like that's a lot of money. And I get that the economy is a fucking disaster, but also stop it. Yeah, it's a lot. Everything has to get shipped in here. So like that's just kind of how it is, but right, Shawnee? It's wild. Yeah, it's a combination of things being shipped in and capitalism in general and greed and me wanting to eat the same things that I could eat in the lower 48. You know? Yeah, it's yep. This is the world we live in. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? It's so fun. Thank you, Sleepy. I would love to have some lettuce that actually crunched. That would be amazing. It's not as bad for me as it is in like the village or something, but you know, it's still a lot. I need to get my passport, actually. That's on my list of things to do this year. Because, you know, one, I would like to actually visit Canada for a couple of reasons. One of which is Sleepy. But another reason would be my boyfriend lives there. You know. That's so valid, Shawnee, honestly. That makes sense. Oh, Sleepy. This looks a lot better on camera than it does in person, I'm not gonna lie. Which is fine. That's allowed. But I do think I'm gonna have some work to do on this one still. For surezies.
From the dust, 143, one fell in the circle of the world like a flower buzz. A million marble mouths all blinking. Moon of milky briar bloom sleeping. Blithely flies swan with swift pulled trigger. Lift me off the ledge, lick the sticky liquor. Don't let them in, don't let them call your number. Won't you hold my hand?
Yeah, see, Shawnee, that makes sense. We should live in Tiny Shawnee's world, I think. I think it would be a better place. I think many of the things that are happening right now would not be happening in Tiny Shawnee's land. Yes, I do. Absolutely.
So the light starts screaming. 7-inch steel bow fed to the head. Now it's then and I am now bound to forget. The devil wears a cotton dress over his gun. Jagged mumbles, wispy warbles rushing in the sun.
Yeah, exactly, Shawnee.
Come a little closer. Same as the
yeah, that tracks, Aria. I can see that for you. Also, carving these out, need to remember that we still have the highlights to peel up, so it won't feel as flat as it feels right now. feels like it's not done yet. I should stop judging it. Interesting. What kind of material are they made out of? Interesting, Tomato. I love unlocking lore about you guys. Okay, what else do I need to do here? There are a couple places in between. This guy. Specifically, this guy is still a mess. We need to work on him a little bit, but he needs to rest first. That's not his fault. It's just in process, like all of us are. Got a few places in here. That makes sense, Arya. Also makes sense. I'm a fiber nerd. I don't know that I've said it on stream lately, but my actual training in art is in fiber. I'm a self-taught watercolor artist. I'm trained in fiber. Yeah, I will fuck up some raspberries. They're my favorite. Yeah, they're so good. Actually, at the frozen custard place I worked at, my number one thing was just eating an entire cup of frozen raspberries. That was pretty much all I did there. I mean, that's not true. I was also a good employee, but, you know. I love blackberries too. We had a bunch of blackberry bushes in the back of our house where I grew up. And I still think about those a lot because we had a lot of them, so it was always like around blackberry season you're trying to figure out what to do with all of them. That's okay, Big White Bear. I can tell what you're saying. All good. Yeah, I love a crumble. So good. I had a friend up here who had raspberry bushes in their backyard for a while, but they moved away, so now I don't get any raspberries. And that was actually an affront to my person. They moved away just to be mean to me, I'm sure of it. That's not true at all. They moved away for perfectly good reasons that didn't involve me at all. But I miss the raspberries. Rhubarb makes good pie. Also good crumble. Love some rhubarb. This is a little bit of a mess up close, I'm not gonna lie. It looks so good on camera and I wish it looked like that in person. I think my colors are just a little bit too intense. I'm probably gonna have to do a wash over this to make it calm down a little bit. Thank you, Aria. I have taken plenty of shit in my life and I kind of decided I was done with that. There's some things I cannot control, but I can control my space. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And like, nah, you're allowed to curse here, I don't care. But like, the thing about being kind in general is if you're kind to everybody equally, that actually means that you aren't being kind. What it means is you're being a doormat. If you can't stand up for the things and the people that you think are important, you aren't actually being kind. You have to pick up and stand up for people too in order to actually be kind, because some people do not deserve your kindness, and that's just a fact. Yeah, exactly. You start out with kindness because you can always take it back. And some people will prove that you should not have given it to them in the first place, so. Also, Shawnee, that's so valid. Pineapple slap. Okay. Yeah, they're technically a berry. There's a lot of things that are technically berries. Pineapples also. Interesting, Sleepy. You don't like something eating you back, huh? Bananas are berries, blueberries are berries, strawberries are not berries. To be a berry, technically you have to have your seeds on the inside. Huh, I'm pretty sure an eggplant is a berry. Oh my gosh, Sleepy. Yeah, don't eat that if it does that to you. Holy cow. Dramatique. I think they're technically just, what's the right word? Budding fruits? That makes sense, Sleepy. That sucks though, I'm sorry. Does kiwi do the same thing to you? Sleepy, out of curiosity? Interesting. Kiwiosity, beautiful. Oh my god. Sleepy, no you didn't. Sleepy! What the fuck? Don't do that! I'm realizing why you and Lib get along so well. Yeah, I understand that you like almonds, but if you're fucking allergic to something, you shouldn't eat a bunch of it. Come on! Like, you're not stupid. You're smarter than that. It drives me nuts when people are like that. Don't do that. Take care of yourself. Oh my god. No. Because the thing is, exposing yourself to an allergy repeatedly over time can make the allergy worse. So you can go from a point where like it's just a small reaction to the point where it will give you anaphylaxis, and you don't know when you're going to hit that point. Oh my god, Al. Tell Anne I said not to do that. Don't do that! People! I don't think I've ever had gold kiwi either. I don't think I've seen any. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Just wild. Stop doing this to yourselves, people. Next, Sleepy is gonna tell me that they eat Taco Bell tacos they leave out on the counter overnight. That's what's gonna happen next. I know it in my soul. For anybody missing out the lore, that's a thing that Lib does. And won't listen to me or Adam, no matter how many times we tell them that that's bad for them. The fact that they kept arguing about it, like, well, I was arguing with Lib about it. Adam DM'd me and was like, good luck. I've been trying to tell them this, like, all about food safety forever. Like, good luck. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey. Like, why would you? No. Ridiculous. I think everybody should be required to take a food safety course, honestly. Everybody in the world. Oh God, big white bear. No, that's a horrible one to have. I'm so sorry. Palm oil and like corn syrup are two of the worst ones. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Oh, yeah, yeah. You can get allergic to all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, you know, the planet will try to kill you. That's a thing. So will your own body. You know. Actually, Joy, the person who I've talked about plenty, who actually, a lot of you would probably like her book. It's about werewolves and vampires, and they yearn for each other and then kiss, and do more than kiss, depending on which version of the book you get. But she has a issue called MCAS, which is a mast cell stabilization issue, which basically means her body has fluctuating allergies constantly, including to some of the things her body makes. And she's a lot more stable than she used to be, but she still has like a lot of problems with it. But I have learned many things from her about allergies and such, and how you shouldn't push it because you're gonna make it worse. Yeah, I'm allergic to some. Do they? Well, you know what? I'm not sure if they specifically hold hands, but one of the hands holds two other appendages, one attached each, in the spicy version of the book. If you know, you know. But they're great. They have like a huge amount of yearning and it's adorable. Joy also writes fan fiction of her own characters, so she has a AO3 account that actually has fan fiction of the characters in an alternate universe that I read whenever she publishes it, because it's delightful and I love her characters, and I'm rotating them constantly in my mind like a rotisserie chicken. Good book, great writer. She also has crucifix nail nipples is her quote unquote claim to fame, although I bet she wish it wasn't. If you're on Tumblr, you probably know that. Yeah, she also does Batman fan fiction. She's doing one about Alfred at the moment, I believe. Although I'm not a Batman girly, so I don't know that one as intimately as her other characters. But yeah, great book. You should read it. And also give her money because she has a lot of medical bills. Because yeah, one of the things about being allergic to various things randomly are medical bills. Yeah, exactly, Big White Bear. Did I finish my sentence about what I'm allergic to? I don't know that I did. I'm allergic to some kinds of artificial blueberry flavoring, but not all of them. And I don't know what the difference is. So I just don't eat things that are blueberry flavored anymore, really. Oh yeah, my sinuses are also a little disaster creature. There's an app that I use. I don't know if it works in Canada, but it's called WeatherX. And it keeps track of barometric pressure changes and warns you when big ones are coming. Because I know for me, that always messes with my sinuses really bad. So if I have some warning, it's also a migraine trigger for me. But if I have some warning for that, I can actually keep track of it. It's just Weather X, and I can send you like the screenshot of what the app icon looks like. Wow, the big screen! So impressive. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm sure it's delicious. Yeah, it seems like it would be fun if you weren't, you know, freaking out and crying, which is probably what I would be doing. I would be really nervioso about that. Ooh, love some carbonara. We always love a garlic bread. Sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy. Good, Shawnee. I think all garlic bread, like the best garlic bread is the garlic bread that is going into my mouth, if I'm being honest. Always. A stretchy. I will do some stretchies, thank you. I'm gonna finish doing these lines and then I will do that. Hi, Dwayne. Shawnee's taking care of me.
Oh my god, why can't you just take the freaking compliment?
Oh, spicy.
I love your goopy wiener.
And yeah, Big White Bear has to be good at stabbing. And fixing stabs, you know. Part of the profession. And a treat. Wow. Okay. Hand and wrist stretchies. Numero uno. My veins roll like a motherfucker. They roll like an FBI informant. I don't know. Somebody make a better joke about that. Yeah, see, I'm used to the stab and dig. That's usually how my blood draws go. Because I have rolly veins and they're next to tendons, which make them especially annoying, apparently. I don't know. I just have rolly veins. Okay, I'm doing a stretchy. You can't see me, but I promise I am. Now I will do a hydrate. And now a little tweet. Which I still just have salmiakki over here, so that's what I'm gonna eat. These three are stuck together, so it counts as one. I think we can all agree on that. I really should finish eating those up because they've been sitting around for a while. I guess I will do the little fuzzy bits on the other guy over here. And then maybe I'm gonna end it. I can feel myself flagging. Oh! Another one. You're right. You're right. I didn't see that. What will I say nice about myself? Um, how about I've been really good about splitting my day between work and actual rest activities lately. I've been much better about not overworking myself, which I think is good progress for me. And we can 100% blame Minecraft for that because I want to play Minecraft, but that's still better than I have been doing. It's really hard when you're your own boss and you work from home. BP! Hi! Good to see you. Ooh, those both sound delicious, Big White Bear. I'm gonna go with Tangerine Lime today, though. Feels like it's like a citrusy day to me. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I remember what I said I was gonna do. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I will probably head out pretty soon. Because I mentioned this at the top of stream, but I've been in a fair amount of pain the past couple days. So my fatigue is like really bad. So I can feel myself flagging, and I think I need to go lay down soon. And like, before we get into this, I'm fine. I'm just menstruating. And my body likes to be really dramatic about it. So. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Are they the like True Lemon little packets? Or is it like Crystal Light kind of drink mix situation? Because I have a bunch of the True Lemon in my pantry because it's really nice to add to water. And it's nice to have on hand for like baking and stuff if you don't have lemons on hand. Yeah, good. I really like the lemon ones. I don't think I've had the other flavors. They had peach for a while and I considered getting some, but I wasn't sure about it. But those are always super handy. Ugh, lemon. There you go. I keep feeling like it's Tuesday. My brain has not realized that I switched stream schedule yet. I think all of our brains are broken, honestly. Like that's just the way of it. No, it's Monday. I switched from streaming Tuesdays to streaming Mondays. And because I sometimes have work on Mondays, I don't stream then. And so it still messes with me. Fair for Al, it is in fact Tuesday. I believe for the rest of us it is not, and it is still Monday. But Al lives in the future. And that's why he's always 17 steps ahead of everybody. Time is a soup. And that's fair, Shawnee. You've been going through it. Not that you need an excuse to be out of spoons, but you definitely earned it. Ooh, nice tomato. Yeah, see, it is 3:39 p.m. on Monday for me. I live in the past. Yeah, Alaska is its own time zone, which is kind of funny because it's so big. We are so big and we just have one time zone. But it's really funny because Cap lives on like the entire opposite side of the continent from me, so we're 5 hours apart. You'd think being in Alaska, I could have found a Canadian boyfriend who was closer to me, right? But no. I'm hoping, Al, honestly. Yeah, for sure. And to be clear, I'm just joking. Like, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, I definitely would like to do that at some point. Because I'm tired of this. Just part of the reason why I'm not going for an autism diagnosis. Also, you can't really treat it aside from what I'm doing, so it's not that big a deal. But, you know. Oh, interesting, Tomato. Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in staying here my whole life, but all of the places I've looked at maybe going, all do not like the autism, so. Yeah. That, again, does not surprise me, Arya. Yeah, yeah. I know you're in a rough boat, haha, Shawnee, so. Okay. Look at their fuzzy little hats. Aren't they beautiful? I guess I will add some hairs onto our other berry here. I guess there's another one here. Just see that now. God, we have had so many planes flying over our house lately. Which is like normal, but I think they changed some of the routes out of the airport, so they're flying over us more often. Okay, little hairs. Little hairs on our little berries. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me today. We made some good progress on this guy. We still have some work to do, but we have Friday too. Oh my god, that's so funny, Shawnee. Happy birthday, vanilla extract. Let me see who's hanging out. Yeah, that's easy to do, Aria. You know what? Let's go raid Axolotl because we haven't been over there, I don't think, before. And I was talking about them the other day. Not to you guys, but I was talking about them with Cap. Let me switch over to the ND stream. That's not the words that I meant to come out of my mouth, but that's what happened. So we're just gonna go with that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Can I spell? The answer is no. I also should probably get that open, because that's a thing that you do, is open the stream that you're going to go visit. And generally check and see if they're still going. Not ending. Shawnee has put the raid commands in chat. One of those has emojis that you can use anywhere on Twitch. The other one has an emote that you can use if you're subscribed to my channel. So please copy and paste the one that is relevant to you. Okay. It looks like they're going to still be going for a while, so that's good. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here, and thanks for hanging out with me and, you know, being nice and dropping some lore and all that kind of stuff. I will see you guys on Friday morning. And until then, make sure to take care of yourselves. Let's see, I usually have a spiel that I do. What's the spiel? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being nice to me. Thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Remember that you're loved because I love you. And if you can't take care of or be kind to yourself for yourself, please do so for me, because I think that you're awesome and deserve nice things, including from yourself, even on the days when it's hard. So let's work on being nicer to ourselves, and then we can meet up back here next time and tell each other all of our victories, okay? And like I said, I will see you guys on Friday. So until then, take care. Bye.